I just wanted to welcome everybody to the Camp PALS Maine closing ceremonies. We are so excited that you guys were able to make it. And a special hello to everybody watching on live stream.
Currently 15 people.
All right, 15 people. Yeah. So we're going to do a quick introduction. We are the directors of Camp PALS Maine. My name is Jill. I may have spoken to some of you via phone conversation or email the last few months. Brenna?
My name is Brenna O'Sullivan. I am one of the directors. I work mostly with our counselors and other volunteer staff throughout the year.
And I'm Steve, and I get to saying what we do too. And I work on all kinds of other things related to camp. So hopefully I'll get to meet all of you before you leave. All right, so let's get started on our programming for today. First up, did everybody have a good week at camp? Awesome, thanks guys. So I'm just going to take a minute and talk a little bit about all the awesome stuff we did today. So I'm relying on you guys to let me know which things you loved. So if I can get some cheering for things. We started off the week with an awesome trip to Camp Tall Pines. It's really great park up in Pullman, Maine. We did boat rides, swimming, canoeing. We had a cookout, bonfire, s'mores, the works, everything. So great start to the week. Tuesday we were on campus for choice activities. We played basketball, kickball, did other arts and crafts, which is a lot of fun. And the highlight of Tuesday, for me at least, was ice skating. We had a great brand new hockey arena here at the UNE campus. Everybody went out on the ice, had a great time. We played hockey with noodles and a giant blow-up ball, which was a lot of fun. So that was during the day on Tuesday. Then Tuesday night we had karaoke night. Karaoke night was awesome, and it's always turned into a dance party at the end, which is really the best way to end karaoke night. Wednesday we went into Portland. We did bowling in the morning, right on the water, had pizza lunch, went in and explored the city. We did a scavenger hunt, got some great photos and selfies that everybody took, finding all kinds of people and things in downtown. Then we had a lobster dinner on the water. How about that? And we finished the day with a private charter sunset cruise throughout the bay, which was, we had wonderful weather, went out to Cliff Island, met the locals, had just a great time on Wednesday. Thursday, we started off, we wrote a congratulations project. Letters, which Jenny's going to talk about a little bit later. We had PALS Olympics. Come on, our color teams, red, yellow, green, and blue teams for having a great Olympics. And then yellow. And then we had beach time in the afternoon, which is tons of fun. There was a beach right on campus here, so we just went, relaxed, played frisbee, and we finished off the night with casino night. You guys have I had a lot of fun casino night, losing basically every game I played. It was just a great night. And then yesterday we finished off the week really great. We went to the water park. Water park just down the road, and then we had an awesome dance in the evening. Thanks, guys. So we had a jam-packed week. Every day was just awesome. Thankfully, the rain waited till today, so we had great weather. We were all outside, and it was just it was a great week. And one of the reasons that the week was so great is because we had some really good programming sponsors that helped make a lot of the things that I just mentioned possible. So I wanted to take a second just to mention some of the organizations that really helped us out this week. First, I wanted to mention and definitely thank the University of New England. This is our first year at UNE, and they've been fantastic. They're really supportive. They financially supported us to be here, and just throughout the week, their conference services team, especially Taylor and Cindy, have just been a huge help to us. They've been resolving problems as they came up, just making things easy. They got free UNE swag for all the campers, and so they've just been really welcoming to us, and we're super excited to keep coming here just year after year. So thanks a lot to UNE. Also, for some of the programming in the week, so first I really want to thank Special Olympics Maine. They let us use their Camp Tall Pines site all day. They actually rearranged their summer programming so that we could go and have the whole day. They drove a boat around for us. So thanks especially Ian and Mike for that. That was just a really great day. So thanks so much. I want to thank the Easy Day Restaurant and Bowling Alley. They were hosting us for bowling. We had a great time there. And then especially thank Casco Bay Lines for really financially supporting us on our sunset cruise, and also for their staff there, Katie and all the ferry crew. They were awesome. We had people piloting the ferry while we were driving under close supervision. They were great. They were helping us out so much. So we had a wonderful evening. Thanks a lot to them. Finally, I wanted to thank Aquabogging. They were also really supportive of us, and we had just an awesome time there yesterday. It was a great place for us to just hang out, tan in the sun, go on all the water rides. So thanks a lot to Aquabogging. So I'm really excited for the next thing. We're going to show a photo slideshow of the week. And so some of you may have already seen some of the photos that we're about to show because our media team has just done a fantastic job. They've been working tirelessly every day as soon as we get back in the evening to post videos, post photos immediately. We have a bunch of people following us on social media, and they've just done an awesome job keeping up with us all week. So I'd like to just have them stand up real quick. Taylor Singmaster and Jordan McCullough, if you could just stand up. And so without any further ado, I'm going to hit the lights. We're going to play great.
That's okay, baby, only once, please. Yeah, Victor.
Love can manage your soul, and it's the only thing that I know. I swear it will get easier. Remember that whatever it picks you up, and it's the only thing we take with us when we die. Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16. Next to your heartbeat where I should be. I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone, wait for me to come home. So good to us, and haters can hate, and fakers can front, so we try to live like it's all we got, 'cause for all we know, this could be the last night of our lives. Could chase down our every desire, we blaze the night with all we've been waiting for all this time. Reaches such great heights, gives us just one perfect night to say, oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful light comes out of the dark. We got nothing to fear. See what it brings. We got too many hopes, we got too many dreams, so we try to live like it's all we got, 'cause for all we know, this could be the last night of our lives. We chase down our every desire, we blaze the night with all we've been waiting for all this time. Reaches such great heights, gives us just one perfect night to say, oh, what a beautiful life. Oh, what a beautiful last night of our lives. We chase down our every desire, we blaze the night with all we've been waiting for all this time. Which is such it's just one perfect night to say, oh, what a beautiful life.
to tell you all a little bit more about what we do as an organization. So many of you are returners, and you know that we have 8 camps running this summer. We'll be serving just shy of 300 campers across the country. We're really excited. As we grow as an organization, we start camps for all sorts of reasons. We've had camps that have been created because counselors found a great deal at a great university. We've had camps that have started because a Down Syndrome Association reached out to us and wanted us to come to their community. But this camp very particularly was started for a really, really special reason. And that's something that you can see on the logo that we want to share a little bit about with you. This is the very first memorial program that we've ever had as an organization. And it came from a very generous gift in honor of a woman named Myrna. I had the privilege of first speaking to Myrna 2 years ago. She approached me because her brother with Down syndrome had just passed away. And she had heard from a friend that we had a lot of individuals with Down syndrome, and she was actually looking to share some of her brother Howard's belongings, and she wanted to know, what she could do to help give a gift to us. We connected just with an incredible sibling bond. My brother Jason is over there, and so Myrna and I spoke at length about the value of having someone with Down syndrome in your life, what that has meant to us, how that has changed our family and our lives. Myrna was just an incredible, incredible woman, and we worked very hard together, and she worked with her family to honor Howard and his legacy, and they worked together to create something called the Howard Fund, which is now in operation to help support Camp PALS and all of the work that we do as an organization. Myrna connected me to her son, Craig Snider, who now sits on our executive board and is just an incredible, incredible asset to our organization. And unfortunately, just about a year ago, just over a year ago, Myrna passed away, and her family wanted to do something in memory of the legacy that she was working on for Howard. I want to show you just a few exercises.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is Howard. So this is Howard and Myrna. And Craig, I'll go back to these photos when you come up, but I want to... This was the family, including Myrna, that came to join us at our 10th year anniversary gala. This is about a year and a half ago. And so they came to launch the Howard Fund and support that initiative, as well as to meet so many of our campers and counselors that had been with us for 10 years. And this is Myrna and her twin sister Dobby with my brother Jason, one of my favorite photos. And so Jason really loved interacting with them as well. And then this is Myrna and Howard. So I'd like to invite Craig and some of the other members of the family are here today. I'd like to invite them to come up and share a little bit more about Myrna and the details behind this camp, what it means to their family. So Craig, please.
I'll start out. Thank you all very much. It is so gratifying to see the faces of you campers and the counselors that are here in the inaugural season of the Maine PALS camp. I know it meant a lot to my mom. She's been a part of the Down syndrome community since Howard was born. In that earlier photo of her with Howard and the bicycle, you'll see that she was about 10 years old there, maybe 11, and Myrna became the sort of the primary caregiver to Howard most of his life. I would like to indicate that here today in person is Martin Thomas. That's Myrna's husband for the last almost 30 years. They spent a wonderful time sailing around the world together, and they were always taking Howard and Howard's mother, Shirley, with them. And without the community of people that support the Down community, it could never be possible. There's so many people that met Howard, loved him just like all of you campers are loved by your pals. And our family benefited so greatly by having a special person like Howard in our family. And I also want to say that on the live stream, my sister Lindy and my mother's twin sister Dobby and her husband Jim are on as well. And my brother Jay and his son Todd are on as well. They couldn't be here today, and members of the family, all of us, felt so blessed to have Howard in our life. When we heard about Camp PALS, it was just a natural thing for us to get involved, because once Howard had passed away, it was like all these beautiful people in the Down community were there also. And I think that if I saw the chalk, it said PALS and love. Really, love is really something so important. It's the most important energy that we put into the universe, and the Down community is full of love. And I would like to say to all the volunteer counselors that work for free during this week that is an expression of love and volunteerism of the most wonderful kind. And I think between you counselors, the directors, Jen, who started this program years ago, that only love could make all of this happen. And luckily, as this program is growing throughout the country, more and more support is coming in so that campers all over the country, exclusively for the Down community, can enjoy this wonderful experience. A little bit about Myrna. She became involved really in the early stages of the Special Olympics because she lived in the Washington, D.C. area. And at that time, Eunice Shriver, who was the grandmother of one of our board members, Timbo Shriver, we get a great board, very active board. I want you to know that this organization is stellar in terms of the way it manages the board itself, in terms of financing and marketing and staffing and program evaluations and process improvement. It is a pleasure and an honor to be working with this board. I mean, I'm absolutely shocked that as a young nonprofit organization, it functions so well. So I want you guys to know that when you support this organization, you can be sure that they're improving every year. They go through a very vigorous screening process for the staff that serves here. And I want to thank you because it's an honor and privilege to serve. Myrna has had a special relationship in Maine for many years. She built her first house here in 1969, made out of old barn board and beams, and it was the summer home that really became the forever home for all of us, because as you know, you may move around in your life from your primary home, but if you're lucky enough to have a second home, it becomes the one that you always go back to. So Maine has always been very special. We're from Philadelphia, and we don't mind a 9-hour trip to Maine. Myrna was active with the local YMCA in East Boothbay, Maine, along with Martin, where they lived, and they were sponsoring on a year-to-year basis different students that could participate in those programs. So when I got involved on the board and asked about Maine, Jenny said, well, it just so happens that we have a few people that are interested in Maine. And as a result of that, we began to explore how we could help financially to make that happen, because when these camps start up, there's a lot of startup expenses. I'd like to ask my son Jackson and my daughter Marielle, who are also here today, to bring up a picture of Myrna and Howard that was taken in relatively recent years. And this picture here is really emblematic of the kind of relationship that they had. As children, I never really got Myrna. I got Myrna, Nanny, and Howard. Nanny was Nanny Shirley, so I mean they were a team. And Howard was the inspiration behind something called the Howard Fund, and so we put together an initiative that exclusively benefits the PALS community to raise money so that these camps can continue to operate. In essence. Martin, if you wouldn't mind coming up and just standing with us too. I know that, Myrna would be very, let me just say this, between the Down community and Maine, this was and would be a dream come true for her to know. She was hoping to sponsor, 1 or 2 kids a year. She formed many years ago in honor of her father, the Manuel Gordon Foundation, and that foundation made a $25,000 gift to get this camp off the ground. And we intend to continue to support, not necessarily at that level every year, but I've made a $10,000 commitment for next summer so that this camp can continue to be operated in Myrna's name. I will just tell you that Myrna was, she's my mom, but I always called her Myrna because there was something beyond mom. She was a force of nature. She was a woman who coined the name Yahoo for herself well before Yahoo.com came along. And she was really the embodiment of love in the universe. If what each of you counselors are doing, all of you directors are doing, as love for this community, she did it, for her whole life. And to be able to spread that love and to see it multiply, I think, is really a dream come true. So, the down community is very special. And as I said, it's governed by love. And I want all of the campers here to know that the love that you put out into the world is just really something special. We don't see this from groups of people. It makes you so special. It makes our lives so special. And I just want to thank all of you for supporting this camp. I hope to see you back again. And for those that can't afford it, there's always scholarships that are available. So in Myrna Snider Thomas's name, we are just so grateful to be here and to see that actually a good idea became a reality. And actually for that, there's this team right here to thank. Thank you all.
If you do, I'm sure Myrna is delighted, and certainly I am, and I hope to be here many times in the future. Thank you.
Just to commemorate the inaugural year of Camp PALS Maine for you guys to hang on to.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm here to talk about the amazing group of campers we had this year. During the week, we had 19 incredible campers, many of who flew in from various locations across the country. We had campers fly in from Kentucky. We had campers drive up from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. And we had some locals from New Hampshire and Maine who were very useful when their counselors were afraid to look or touch the lobster. So we thank you for those. For some of the campers, it was their 11th or 12th year at Camp PALS, and for some campers, it was their first year. I think that regardless of what year at camp, everybody felt welcomed and had a great time. We had campers fly in by themselves for the very first time, so that is very exciting. And we also had campers ride on motorcycle brigade. During the week, we had campers reconnecting with old friends, both counselors and campers alike. And additionally, we had campers that met in the beginning of the week, but looking at them now, you would think they've known each other their whole lives. These friendships, old and new, would not have been possible without the love and support of our PALS families, especially our parents. So we just wanted to say thank you to the parents. Thank you for the returning campers. Thank you for the parents of the returning campers who continually send your son and daughter back year after year. And thank you for the new campers and their parents for entrusting us and taking a chance on us and allowing your child to have the best week of their life. It is because of you that our programs can continue to grow and move to different locations and grow in numbers. So let's give a round of applause for us. Overall, we had a phenomenal group of campers, each with their own personality and story and likes and dislikes. As Jenny mentioned earlier, and Craig just mentioned, this camp remembers and honors Myrna Snider, and in honoring Myrna, we always remember Howard with her. Howard, who was always very funny and very mischievous, had a fabulous personality. He enjoyed music, playing the guitar, playing the harmonica. He loved the Beatles, and was just a true performer. To celebrate Howard, an award will be given this year by the Snider family to a camper that emulates Howard. The camper selected for this award does just that. 8 a.m. bus rides? Let's start it with a sing-along. where his vocal range is shown to the entire camp at a wonderful volume. Trying to mellow out before bedtime? A sing-along in the shower. Or a playlist of his favorite tunes can be heard for the entire boys' hall. And who can forget our favorite chant? It goes a little something like, Camp! PALS! Camp! PALS! Camp! PALS! So, without further ado, I'm going to present the Howard American Bandstand Award to Jeremy Thompson.
Encore. Let's sing a song.
Yeah, Jared.
I'm so happy for you guys. My mom, I love you so much. Thank you. I want to go to New York City for another camp we're going to do. So, thank God, I love you guys, God's family, and I'll see you again next year.
And Jeremy, unfortunately, is late. So, everybody say goodbye, Jeremy. Bye, Jeremy.
See ya.
Alright. So like I mentioned earlier, I worked a lot with the volunteer staff and counselors throughout the week. We had wonderful staff this year. We had 19 counselors come to Camp PALS Maine who were paired each with a camper that they roomed with and went through activities with for the week. We had 3 members of the Camp PALS support team who were doing everything behind the scenes to keep camp running and always available to sub in if anyone needed help at the drop of a hat. So I just wanted to start off with a round of applause of thank you to our volunteers for spending those. I also wanted to give a thank you to our medical staff. We had several nurses join us this week. Today with us we have Nicolette and Diane. If you guys would stand up so we can and another nurse, Annie, who joined us for several days, were able to keep us healthy, happy, and safe as we were doing all our activities throughout the week and having a blast. So thank you guys for doing that. So like I mentioned, our volunteer counselors were amazing this week. They did a fantastic job and made my job so easy as I was guiding them and overseeing them throughout the week. They all demonstrated through their actions why they were here, and that is for your sons and daughters, the campers. They were definitely here for a reason, to give the campers the best week of the summer and best week of their lives. So they did a wonderful job, and the campers were not the only ones who grew this week. Like Joe was mentioning, counselors also had lots of new experiences and were definitely willing to jump right in and try new things, led by example of their campers. So we had counselors who had never ice skated before and were willing to get out there on the ice with their campers and roommates. We had a counselor who would go on morning runs, like real early in the morning with their camper, who wanted to get his daily workout in. So like I said, the volunteer staff were amazing. They made my job so easy, and I just appreciate everyone giving their time this week to be able to be with us. So I do want to highlight one person in light of our dedication of the program to Myrna and the Snider family. We recognize one person in particular for the Myrna Counselor Award. So Myrna was, she was personable, spontaneous, whimsical, and spirited, and she enchanted all those who came in contact with her. She loved artists, musicians, and writers. She loved travel, and most of all, she loved people from all walks of life. So a fabulous counselor that we had this week that we want to recognize is Anthony Carbone for the Myrna.
do not want to say anything. Except I'm super flattered, but I honestly think this could have gone to anyone in the room. The energy is contagious. I'm very nervous in the crowd, so I apologize. I said it in the beginning of the week, but everyone is just their purest version of themselves when they're at PALS, and so it's such a nice thing to be in a place where that's encouraged. So I thank you all for being you, helping me be me.
Thanks, Anthony. So we also have a few pairs, camper counselor pairs, that would like to speak and share a little bit about their experience this week. So first we have Chris and Max. We're going to speak a little bit about their week and their time together here at Camp PALS, Maine.
All right, so I'm quite a bit of a rambler, so I wrote down something really quickly. Hopefully it'll be somewhat short, but very sweet. So, yeah, here's this. So interestingly, whenever I tell people about my time at PALS, they always say something along the lines of, wow, you're doing something so great. But in reality, the way that I see it is that I'm taking one of the best vacations of my life. I get to hang out with some of my best friends 24/7 and form lasting, deep, interpersonal connections that are darn near indescribable, which is such a privilege that I am so thankful to have in my life. Everybody here is just so amazing. This is my 4th year with PALS, and I definitely don't think it'll be my last. I hope to go for many, many more years and keep on going. It's something that I definitely look forward to my entire year. Because this is really a place where everybody can genuinely and unapologetically be themselves. So I just wanted to give a huge, infinite thank you to everybody in this room and outside of this room involved with PALS. All of our wonderful directors, Steve, Brenna, Jill, who have worked tirelessly to make sure that we've been having the best week of our lives yet again. Jenny and Sarah Barnes for being the super glue that holds this family together. Courtney and Julia, who are our newest staff members, who contribute so greatly to organizing all things PALS. The amazing Taylor and Jordan are meticulously magnificent media marvels. The nursing staff for being so amazing and accommodating at any time of the day or night. All of my friends here for being so incredible and coming out week after week every summer and just having a blast. And all of the parents for letting us have an amazing week-long sleepover. My mom wouldn't let me do that. The Snider family for helping make this week all happen. That's kind of a jumble, but yeah, I'm not one for speeches. And last but not least, my amazing roommate, Maximilian Karl Gebert, for tolerating my ridiculousness throughout the entire week. And so, yeah, people say that we're doing a great thing, but really, in general, PALS is just a great thing. And I have much love for all of y'all.
Hi everyone, this is Max. I just want to thank all the support from Camp PALS, and that is Jenny, Stephen, Brenda. Thank you for all this program, and for all the staff. They are very special to me, and for the guys are my homie bros forever, and the women are queens and princess, beautiful and loving. And
I just want to thank all the staff, like the medical crew, for giving me all the support, and the media group, like my man Jordan over there. And I just want to thank all the parents who came out this evening to do all your child to be in this program. And I just want to thank my man Anthony over there and all the amazing friends I made. And thank you for everyone supporting me. You guys were a big family to me, and I want to thank my mom and my family being in this program for the past 4 years I've been in starting 2010. And I want to thank Doug, the CPS, for thanking me for being in this whole entire program. For all of you guys are a big happy family for me, and thank you so much. And for Jill and Nicolette, you guys are big sisters for me, and is thanking me for being in this program. And you guys are a lot to me, very important to me, and thank you so much.
So Max, Andrew, and I have to leave for the airport right now, and I won't be able to say goodbye to a lot of you. So I was wondering if we could all just like come together and have a big group hug.
Oh, right. Alright. Thank you guys. So our next Amber counselor Karen is going to come up and share about their week. It's going to be Katie and Aaron. So Katie is a brand new counselor this year. She's new to the Camp PALS family, and Aaron is more of a veteran. She's been with us for a while. So passing it off to Katie and Aaron.
Aaron's gonna start. Go ahead, Aaron.
Happy about summer speech. I want to give a special tune shout-out to Jen, who was sleeping on his flight, and for Jim, that nurse's hospital. I want to thank everyone here, and also to my parents for Keys being awesome and fun. I want to thank like Jim said, Jeremy, joining, two joinings. And also, I want to say, Bobby Tom can't see new faces. And also, Bobby Tom Cat is karaoke and the sunset creams. And that's another thing. I want to give out a thank you to Nathan and Nick being great and fun and also fun. Thank you for coming to me.
Alright, I told Erin that I was feeling nervous and I didn't want to do this, but she said she'd be right here, so I'll be okay. So this is my first year. I had no idea what to expect whatsoever, except for all of the cool arrival videos I watched on YouTube, so I was like, this looks like an amazing camp. But this week definitely exceeded my expectations. I have had so much fun. Getting to know Erin has been the best part of my week by far. She is beautiful inside and out, and I hope that you come back again so that we can hang out some more, because I'm going to be back for sure. So thank you all for sharing this week with me. I've had an amazing time. Thank you to the Snider family for everything. And I'll see you guys next year.
So I wanted to take a moment to briefly talk a little bit about, as we talk about what happens next year, also what happens throughout the year for PALS. I know everybody is definitely missing PALS, and we call it post-PALS depression. It's very serious, so please expect everybody to be suffering. And so one of the ways to combat post-PALS depression is PALS Adventures, and those are opportunities that we started about a few years ago. They are weekend getaway programs that we run throughout the off-season. Our goal is to have at least one weekend program in every city in which we have a camp. So we'll have about 8 to 10 of those this year. They'll start in September and run through May. So if you're interested, or you think you might want to run one, you might want to organize one in Maine, or you might have some ideas for where else we can host adventures, please let us know. All of you are added to our newsletter list, so you should be getting monthly updates from us, and you can find out about all the events that are going on there. PALS Adventures is the second part of what we do as an organization. I talked about Camp PALS earlier. PALS Adventures is really a way for us to kind of continue those relationships, to strengthen them, and to allow campers and counselors to connect with each other and the community throughout the year. The third piece of what we do as an organization is the Congratulations Project. And Steve briefly mentioned it as an activity that we did during the week. It's something that's very special. To me, it's one of my favorite parts of what we do. We invite our campers to write letters during the week to new parents of babies with Down syndrome. This is a project that was started a few years ago, and we're in partnership with a variety of organizations, including the National Down Syndrome Society and the National Down Syndrome Congress, that share these letters with families across the country. This year we gave out just over 100 letters to families, and these families received letters that talked about the campers that attended, but specifically what each of these letters begins with is the word congratulations. And we know that for a lot of families, that's not the first thing that's heard, and I know for a lot of parents that you can connect to just not being sure what to expect, and to hearing from what we think is a very new and different voice, to say congratulations, this is what I'm like, and you're going to have a great life. And so we're really, really excited about that project. We thought we'd share a few of the letters that were written this week. So if I could invite Melissa Mann to come down and read her letter. Yeah, briefly.
Okay. Before I start, I just want to thank Jordan for all the videos he has taken, and Taylor. And I want to thank Jackie for all she has done for the programs and everything. But there's one special person in this room now that I want to thank, and whose inspiration has been helping me through this camp by camp to camp. I want to recognize my mom, because she's the most wonderful person. She supports me in these camps, and she's one of my inspirations. And thank you so much for letting me get the opportunity to experience this camp. So I'm going to read you my Dear Carol, congratulations on your new baby. My name is Melissa Mann, and I am a camper at Camp PALS in Maine. When I was a baby, I had a lot of experience, but it's a miracle. And my childhood years of Down syndrome is a very special thing to have. When my mom had me as a baby, she looked down at me and said that she loved me. And I want you to do the same thing for your new baby with Down syndrome. I want you to know that you have God's gift in your arms that will last you forever in your lifetime. You know so many memories with your newborn child with Down syndrome. When I was a newborn baby, I had so many memories that will last me for my childhood years. I have a child anytime have a job, will be the proudest mom ever. My mom takes good care of me. I wanted you to take really good care of your newborn baby. It's really special to have a beautiful baby with Down syndrome in your arms. It's a dream come true. Enjoy God's gift for loving to hold for the rest of your life. I am writing a letter to you. Please get back to me, Melissa.
I just want to thank a few people here, and I want to say to my parents that thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to come here, and I appreciate you so much, and especially to my roommate Caitlin for helping me out this week, and the last person that was staying with me was Jamie. And so I want to say to her, thank you so much for staying with me, and you've been the best person I've ever met. Dear parent, congratulations on your new baby. I've never seen it with me, and I am a camper at Camp PALS. I am proud and work hard because it helps me figure out who I am. I hope that your kids will have a bright future. I love my life because I have a great family and friends supporting me through the tough times that makes me feel good inside. I would like to tell you that you are not alone. God will help you through this, and I will help you as well. So seriously for working.
So I think you can only imagine how powerful those letters are. I know a lot of families have told us how powerful those letters would have been to them 20, 25 years ago, and so we're just really, really excited and grateful for all of the campers throughout the summer who are writing these letters for us and for the connections we have to make sure they get into the right hands. We're really excited about that. The final thing I want to do before we watch the video for the week, as you know, we have incredible volunteers. We've talked a lot about them. I do want to specifically call out the 3 volunteers that you see here. Our directors are selected in September. They work year-round on developing and designing the programs, developing and designing the specific program they're working on. It is always a huge undertaking to start a new program. You don't have a year before to look on. You don't have a map of what to do. And Brenna, Steve, and Jill have just been phenomenal in terms of figuring out the best programming, the best location, the best activities throughout the week, the best campers and counselors. Their dedication and their enthusiasm and passion for the organization is just a huge asset to who we are. So if we can all give them a round of applause. Okay, and so with that, we're going to watch the video.
That's
Yeah, Jordan. You go, boy.
Cause your sky These friends of mine will come and go. I'm the first to leave, the last to know. I'll be swimming in a face of flames. For these friends of mine have overpaid. And I guess I want it, I guess I want it, I just want you to know. All these things make me want it, baby, all these things make me want it, baby, all these things make me want it, and I only look at you with my head down. All these things make me want it, baby, all these things make me want it, baby, all these things make me want it, and I only look at you
else to speak or comment on Camp PALS. Campers had a chance last night at the dance to give speeches and were able to share words about their experience here at camp. So we'd love to open the floor to parents or volunteers that would like to speak if they wish. I'll bring the mic to you.
We've been part of the Camp House family for 4 years now, and one of the things that I'm not sure the campers realize is that it gives my husband and myself, and maybe perhaps other couples, a chance to regroup and have fun in a place where we've never been to before. So all the times that you guys have been in Georgetown and Princeton and all these places, we've also explored those places as well, and we just come back feeling very rejuvenized and just love knowing that our daughter Annie's having as much fun as we are. So thank you for everything, and the Snider family, thank you for opening Camp PALS Maine up to us. This has been a wonderful week for everybody. I know we'll be in touch with Heather again, and just thanks.
Hi, I'm Diane. I was a nurse. I wasn't here every single moment of the day. I'm glad because it was last minute that I was able to volunteer. And I just want to say I come at this from a very different perspective. I did not know that this program existed. And I myself, as people who are here already know this, I myself have a son with Down syndrome. He's 11 and a half. And so this was sort of, it was awesome because it was kind of a glimpse into what my future might be, and looking at the parents and seeing how happy you were to drop your children off and to trust these great people with this. And Hunter even came, my son, even was able to come and explore and enjoy some of the activities. And I think, I can't remember who spoke, but he talked about how everybody just kind of gave of themselves, and it was so awesome for people to be able to just release everything and act silly and act and show their love. And that was really, really touching for me. And those letters, I'll tell you what, I would have loved to have gotten one of those letters. I was crying like a little baby over here, I'm just going to tell you. So I just want to say thank you for the opportunity that I was given to be a part of this. And gosh, I'm going to miss all of you.
Well, I have to say that we started with Camp PALS years and years ago, and Melissa flew to Philadelphia. I'd fly down, fly back, and then go back down and get her. So I was flying a good part of the week, but it was the best experience, and we kept going back and kept going back. And when Camp PALS Maine came, I was right on the emails, emailing whoever was, involved in it. What can I do? So it's been, to begin again back at Camp PALS, I can see it on her face that she just had a great time. And I thank everybody in this room. I am just incredibly thankful that this is something that all of you can enjoy, including my daughter. So thank you.
So coming at this as a volunteer, Chris touched upon before he left. We are told, when we're doing what we're doing, like you're awesome and you're amazing and all these things that we hear from people. But I don't think what they understand is that I personally, and I think I speak for all of us, I get more out of this than I think your sons and daughters do. And I mean, it's true. I come here and it's like Chris said, it's the best vacation of my week. I was turned on PALS last year through a couple kids through my school, And so I did one last year, and I've done 4 this year. So I think that's a little bit of a testament to how much PALS has impacted me. PALS is amazing in the sense that it facilitates friendships between people that might not otherwise have been able to meet each other. I know you see Megan and Annie over there, they're best friends right now. Look how awesome that is. And I mean, PALS facilitated my friendship here with Jay, and Jay's literally my best friend right now. From just late night talks to jumping in bed with him and cuddling in the morning, and just everything in between that we've done. He's had my back this week, and I've had his, and I just want to say thank you to all your parents for sending your sons and daughters, and thank you to all the volunteers, and thank you to Sniders, and just thank you all around.
Hi everyone, that's we're brothers, so we do this camp together, and it's, like you touched upon, it's just such an amazing experience, and being able to do this like for the 2nd year, it's just, I'll always come back, even if I'm like 60 out there, I'm here, I'm gonna get back. Even if I can't keep up my camp, I'm still gonna do this. But yeah, we are definitely all family here, like, we all like come through all over the country, and like it's awesome just to like be in one place and just be able to like connect in so many different levels and all this. And Camp PALS' main motto is this is our home. But it's being like we're just all together and just like we all like come from everywhere and just this is our place to shine. This is our place to like be who we are. Like before every like thing we've done for every camp, like when we do training stuff, like we always say take your cool hats off, meaning like no judgment, like no one's gonna judge you, like you don't have to act like you're all Mr. Cool, like you can be weird all you want and we will never judge you. Like most of us like if we do like weird dancing, like Jill does weird like little like flirt and all that. Like, Anthony joined in with her just like, and it's such an awesome thing just to like join in and like dive in deep and just like be ready for a week. And we thank all of you for like sending your daughters and sons to us because we love spending time with them. Like my guy Victor, he sadly had to go to the airport, but we connected on so many different levels with late night talks, with just like talking about the day, doing different activities with one another, and I can honestly say that I will always cherish the bond that we experienced. And also thank you to Snider family for like being awesome and donating so much money to us and helping us create this camp. And also a special thank you to all the directors and stuff because they were so hard to make sure that this week was just awesome. Also special shout out to Jenny for all the work she's done. She's worked so hard to make this camp as amazing as it is, and we just are thankful to you.
Hi, my name is Chrissy Rasmussen, and this is my son Matt. This is our first year, Matt's first year here. We've never heard of Camp PALS, and I have to say, I happened to have Meredith Dara show on last fall, where Jenny was on, and I did perk my ears right up, and I went online right away and saw that we couldn't apply until January 1st, so I put it on my calendar. And January 1st I got on, and Matt was accepted, and we honestly didn't know what to expect. The first time in 28 years because we on vacation without Matt. Let me tell you, we had fun. And I think Matt did too, although I never got a phone call, I never got a text. But thank you for all the videos every day, every morning, because that's what kept me up on what was going on. And I mean, Matt grew a little beard this week, but I understand he broke his razor, but that's okay, it's all good. But I think just watching and hearing everything, we're thrilled. And I think Matt had the time of his life. And Anthony, thank you. Our welcome here when we first got here was amazing. And it's just been an incredible experience for all of us. Thank you all.
this week, and I just want to speak on behalf of Jordan and myself. Sorry, Jordan, didn't tell you I was doing this. But I think as a media team, we just want to thank you guys for the giant smiles, the crazy dance moves, all the energy, for always making us feel involved and like we were a part of the group. And then also, I just want to thank everyone for letting me be the one who gets to be here every day, turning our memories into a tangible thing that you guys at home could, get a little peek into our week in our place. and also for all of us that were here, I hope that these videos and these pictures are something that you look back on, for the next month while you're dealing with post-PALS depression, and for the years to come, so you can remember the best week of our summer.
Hello, I'm Jordan. I just want to kind of touch on what Anthony said earlier about how here at camp, like all the counselors are in their peers forum, there's no judgments, there's no anything that's blocking them from being who they are. And I think we get that from the example of our campers. The example of our campers is that their peers run at all times, and it's just really amazing to see how much growth that we see within the campers and counselors. And I just think it's amazing that you see this huge journey in just a short amount of time, and every one of us feel like family now. We've known each other for like 7 days, and I think that's an amazing experience that everyone should experience. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. But yeah, I just thank you parents for giving us the blessing that is your children. They are amazing, and every single one of them have a special place in my heart. And thank you to everyone here. I love you all.
Hi, I'm Roseanne, and Eddie's my son. And we started out with Camp PALS many years ago when they were Kansas Community. And I had no idea that it grew into, they'll have older people to attend until this year. I was, searching the web. And oh my goodness, I went on and he got in on the wait list, so I am so grateful. But I think I speak for most parents here that we know that we won't be here forever, and that we have wonderful young people, just people who will love our kids, and we're not here any longer, and that we can trust, all of you, because that's the biggest fear we have, and that we have good people around to take over when we're not here anymore, and that is just wonderful, and it's a relief. Thank you.
It's really, really heartwarming. And Megan has been doing Camp PALS since it was in Philly. She was, I think, 16, and now she's 27, and she's done it almost every year since then. And, so grateful that the program is expanding to include older individuals too, not just the under 21 age, because the older people like to have fun too. So we're really glad that it is expanding to include a very broad age range, and I hope we'll just keep going, because she loves it, we love it. Like some of the other parents said, we had an awesome week, and we were up in Bar Harbor, we hiked in Acadia, and spent some time in Portland the last few days.
I want to come back next year.
And, okay, Megan said I want to come back next year, so just thank you all so much for your support of this program, the time that you volunteer to do this. Like I said, it's just very heartwarming
quickly is take a group photo with the campers and counselors and the Snider Thomas family. So if campers and counselors wouldn't mind coming up, come right up to the front and we'll all stand in front of the logo and take a group photo.
Take care of
I think it'll work, yeah.
No, this is what's for us.
For the Heather.
Are we smiling?
Who are we smiling at?
Alright, 1, 2, 3, big smiles. Hey,
Can you see the bottom of the banner where it says in memory of Myrna?
Nope, no.
Raise up a little bit.
Too much.
Let's see. Are we still live streaming?
Back up. Back up.
Yeah. Can you see it, or I can put it behind you with a lot.
No, you can see it.
I think a couple more just in case, guys. We look at PALS. Last photo of the week.
Stop it!
Oh yeah! I think yell, you guys.
How about one with the so we can stay forever, and be with friends. We hope it never ends. We'll listen and we'll